What I found is that women are obsessed with this book, and they are obsessed with the main character, Christian Grey, who seems to know everything his girlfriend wants in bed and out. And as part of my research, I visited 4 sisters who have formed their own sort of book club. I also went to a certain shop, even interviewed my own husband.
Kiss me, I breathe, and I watch his lips part as he inhales.
Even more decadent is Christian washing my feet, massaging the soles,
leaning forward, he slowly undoes one of my pigtails.
And if you too have read 50 Shades of Grey, you know what comes next. A contract, an invitation to something called the Red Room, and, to put it lightly, a lot of sex. The erotic novel, dubbed as mommy porn by some, has set American women abuzz, liberating them to talk about topics that were once taboo. Everywhere you go, from coffee shops to the playground, there's chatter about billionaire hunk Christian Grey and the kinky adventures he has with his submissive young girlfriend, Anastasia Steele.
People you would never expect, like the PTO president is telling me she's reading it. Like, really?
And women will call each other and say, well, what the heck were they doing? I need a visual. Because you really can't imagine some of the stuff that they're doing. Because you're picturing one leg's here.
The book is so popular, it has been on the New York Times bestseller list for weeks. It's so erotic, it's been banned from a handful of libraries. Ladies just can't get enough, standing in long lines to get a book signed by author E.L. James. And book clubs are popping up. Simply talk about sex and how to better couples' lives in bed.
You get a little mundane after years and years of marriage, and it's monotonous sometimes, and we've got 3 kids between the 2 of us, and life is busy. And then you read this book and you're like, wow.
What the men aren't getting is, you gotta do more than just, are you in the mood? You know, or just like roll over and touch her. It's like, oh, thanks, that felt great. Sexy.
Dr. Karen Ruskin is a psychotherapist who says women are attracted to the main character's confidence and creativity in the bedroom.
Women want to be taken. They want to be wanted. Women are exhausted from communicating about what they want all day long to their man. They want their man just to know what they want.
The book has even piqued women's curiosity about some of the products mentioned constantly throughout the 3-part series. Sex educator Kristen Cotter from Good Vibrations in Brookline tells me sales are good, with women who wouldn't ordinarily step foot in a shop like theirs now taking a good look at these 50 Shades starter kits, for example.
People want to know about restraints. They want to know what they're used for, why we would use them.
So what do men think about this book? What do they gain from all of this sexy talk?
He wants me to read parts of it out loud. I never have. No, I never have. One time he laid on the bed with this gray tie, and he was like, because he knows there's something about a gray tie in it.
He takes my chin in his hand and tilts my head up to reach his eyes.
And with all of the research I've been doing, it's clearly been a topic of conversation in my house as well.
What have you heard about this book?
It makes women amorous.
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 Do you feel that I am more amorous towards you? Louder.
Yes, when you were reading the book, yes.
Then peels his t-shirt off and casts it on the floor.
Why do you think this book is good for couples?
Well, just in my experience, it unlocks the woman a little bit for whatever reason. I don't know. Haven't read a word, don't know anything about it, except it makes the woman more amorous. So I would recommend it to anyone if that's the effect. What's the harm?
So you're feeling the love?
Yes, I feel the love more with the book, for sure.
Clearly, the book is not for everyone. Some say it's poorly written, inappropriate, even totally offensive. But for many others, it's made women more open with one another and has lit dull marriages on fire again. And for those like Mary Robinson, book 4 can't come soon enough.
You would sign the contract.
I would sign the contract, and that's why, like, reading the book, I'm like, just sign it. Who cares?
50 Shades of Grey will also be turned into a movie. Exciting news from my book club. However, women I spoke to say they hope they finish reading the series before the movie comes out. They say they have their vision of what Christian Grey looks like, and if the actor chosen to play Grey doesn't have the right look, it could ruin their fantasy.